Complete Control Radio with Joe Sib.
Complete Control Radio, Joe Sib here, hanging out with my good friend Greg Hetson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. This is my first time.
No, it's not. You've been on here with, you came on here with Keith Morris with the Circle Jerks years ago when we started over there at Indy 103.1 in Los Angeles, California.
That's right. I remember now.
Right.
It's all coming back. It's been
You
years.
even had your own show on there for a while.
For a minute.
For a minute. It was
One
good, though.
show.
I listened to it, and you played
Thanks.
Degeneration.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, yeah.
whoa, who's playing Degeneration on the radio? And then when you came on the air, I
Me
was
and
like,
Bobby Carlton.
there you go. There you
Yep.
go. So many different projects you're a part of. I got to go through the list for the listeners. Original guitar player in Red Cross.
Yeah.
And then you rolled into the Circle Jerks.
True.
And then is there anything in between going on to Bad Religion?
No, then it was like double duty being in both bands.
What was that like, though, when you're in the Circle Jerks and Bad Religion at the same time?
Excuse me. Where's a cough button like a real pro studio?
No,
Man.
no. We just, you know what? We just
Yeah.
leave the cops. Yeah, there you go. It's punk rock.
Yeah. Well, what was it like? It actually kind of worked out great because as the Circle Jerks were doing really great and Bad Religion was kind of, everybody's side project. Everybody was working or going to school or this or that.
So Bad Religion originally was a side project, wasn't a full-time band at that point?
No. And as this, the people that are watching on YouTube can look, but as the scale of Bad Religion was going up, the Circle Jerks were going down. So it was kind of perfect. I eased in from a band that was kind of sinking into a band that was rising. So I was very fortunate, knock wood.
Was there a certain point that when you were out with Bad Religion that they basically said to you, hey, can you do this full-time now because we're no longer going to be a side project, we're going to be as dominant as Bad Religion has been?
No, because it took a few years even after the Circle Jerks broke up for the first time that it became a full-time deal for everybody being in Bad Religion. It was really a slow process of becoming quote-unquote professional musicians.
How many years in Bad Religion for you?
What year is it?
Right now we're in 2008, rolling into 2009.
24.
24 years.
Yeah.
I had Bentley on here, and we started talking about that, and he was just talking about, he remembers, Jay Bentley, of course, I'm talking about, when you guys would just go into the garage, take a song, tear it all apart, and then start recording it, start taking it out on the road, and how to this day it still surprises them that you guys are going as long and as strong as you guys have. Does it still hit you every time you jump up on stage and go, man, I've been doing this since I was a kid? I mean, literally, you've been playing music for, how old were you when you started Red Cross?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot of years playing rock
It's a
and roll.
lot of years. I know. It's pretty crazy.
Punk rock around the world.
Who would have thunk?
And then who would have thought, besides doing all of that, because you have one of the, Bad Religion's like one of those bands that's just on the road relentlessly.
Right.
And then who would have thought in between your time off, you would start your new project and your current project, Punk Rock Karaoke. I mean, I gotta give a little outline to anyone that's, because there's a lot of people out there. Punk Rock Karaoke, you guys have gone out on the road, but if you've never witnessed Punk Rock Karaoke, and basically the way it works is you guys roll into a city. You got Steve Soda from the Adolescents on bass. You got Eric Melvin on guitar, kind of being the MC of the event.
Right.
You're on guitar as well, and then on drums you got Derek O'Brien, original drummer in Social Distortion, and you guys just let the audience get on stage and do punk rock songs. Who came up with the idea? How did this happen?
We had a friend, this guy Fred Eric, who had a couple of restaurants around town. I think he still does. But he's like, I want to throw this party, New Year's Eve party, and I wanted to have like karaoke, but a band doing punk songs. Can you put together a band? I go, hey, what a great idea. So I just started calling my friends and called up Eric. And then originally we had Jennifer Finch from L7,
L7.
And a couple other people. And Mothers Bob used to
From
play
Devo,
with from Devo. And people just came up. We just came up, learned a bunch of songs. People came up and sang, and it's kind of cool because we let the people
Pick
take
the
over
songs, yeah.
it's like a regular karaoke. You sign up, we give you a sheet of the lyrics, and then you come up and sing. And we're just guys in the background. We're the sidemen, and the singer's a star, and they get to
Tell everyone what you wear though, because you look more than
we
just
wear matching suits
I
and
love
ties.
it. I've seen you guys sometimes in like almost like a powder blue tuxedo.
Yeah, we have some nice colored shirts, matching shirts.
I love it. Hey, speaking of Punk Rock Karaoke, you guys have a record. It's hit the stores this week. It is in stores everywhere. Can you give me the name of the label again?
MVD.
MVD. We were joking off the air that it sounds like a pair of underwear,
Right.
MVD, or something that maybe you would get from an acquaintance out on the road.
Right.
You don't know. I got MVDs.
Be protected. Be protected.
Hey, let's play a version right now. This is actually a Circle Jerk song, Back Against the Wall.
Right, but I do want to say not only is it a cover record with really good lead singers from other bands, which we're going to get to in a second after you introduce it, but it's also interactive DVD karaoke. You could sing along. You follow the bouncing anarchy symbol with lyrics and cheesy videos.
All right, you know what? I want you to dive
everything.
into that. But right now, though, we got to let
There's
everyone
a track
know.
off the CD.
Yeah, and this is Jimmy from Pennywise.
Yep.
Doing a Circle Jerk song right now. This is Punk Rock Karaoke. My guest right now, Greg Hetson. We are hanging out. This is Complete Control Radio.